We'll miss you, old elevator.
Oh no, Ryan!
Hey, how's it going? My name is Spy and welcome to another Scrap Mechanic Skybase Community Project video. Holy, that was hard to say. Anyways, this is the final episode for the Skybase, as you guys could read from the title. Now, I might start it back up in the future, but for now, it's starting to get quite laggy and choppy for my machine until I get a better graphics card from my new computer, which is just sitting in the corner idle. Then it's just gonna be on hold. But for now, what I'm gonna do with this episode is I'm gonna do a little Skybase tour. Now, we're gonna check out what we did in the last 7 or 8 episodes of the Skybase. Now, as you guys can see here, there is a massive change to the Skybase. This is our new elevator. This is the cargo elevator and the vehicle elevator. Now, the other elevator that was right here, I removed it because it was very choppy and there was no point of having 2 elevators here. This one is a lot more efficient than the old one that we had. But anyways, we're gonna jump in. But before we do that, we're gonna put a car on the lift here and we're gonna press 1, I believe, to open up the gates. And then we're gonna spawn in a truck with the new workshop system for the lift. We're gonna spawn in this monster truck here. Now, this might not be the best thing to drive onto the lift, but we're just gonna turn it around and park it on the lift. Now, I'm warning you guys that this is going to get laggy, or the frames are going to become really bad, because the way Scrap Mechanic works is the collisions tend to affect the frames a lot once 2 creations touch. So here we go, it's gonna drop really quick. And we're gonna park this right in the middle. We should be able to stop, hop up, and get on our lift. Then we're just gonna ascend upwards very slowly. It's just gonna take us a few minutes to get to the top, because this one's a little slower. We had to make it a lot more slow compared to the other one, because if it's not slow, the vehicle that's on the lift will spaz out, or when we're going down, when we're descending, the truck will fall a little slower and crash land onto the elevator, which is kind of weird, but this works good enough. Okay, we're nearly to the top now. And once we get there, we will have to press 2, I believe, to actually close these little locks that are underneath the elevator. So it locks into place and the elevator doesn't slide down. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, once we get to the top, we will press 2 and these locks will slide. Did you see the monster truck there? He kind of did a little jump when I hit the top. But anyways, there we go. The locks are in place. Now it shouldn't fall. We're going to hop out. And we're gonna press this button on the other side of the lift, if we can get over there due to the frames. And this little gate will open up. We're gonna drive it over here, which is our little cargo bay or our parking spot, whichever one works. We got some crates there with supplies. There we go, the frames already got a little better. A lot better, actually. See that? They need to fix that. I wonder if they'll fix that once the new engine comes out in August. They're going to be reworking the engine, so hopefully a lot of this stuff gets fixed. I'm sure it will. Anyways, there we go. We parked our monster truck. It works good. Now I'm actually going to remove it so that we have some free frames. And delete. There we go. That's one feature I love about this lift thing. It's very helpful, actually. Okay, here we are at the new and improved Skybase. Now, I missed the old elevator because that one was here since the beginning, but we might have to make a monument for it. We'll miss you, old elevator.
Oh no, Ryan! Come save me.
I have nothing to live for. I have nothing to live for, to be off. Wow, so right you are.
Anyways, if you guys notice, up at the top there, we got some thrusters underneath the base. Now, I know what you're thinking. Does the base fly? No, the base does not fly because this creation is huge, and I bet if I try flying it, my game would crash and my computer would probably light on fire, and I don't want that at the moment. Not until I at least get a new graphics card for my new computer. Then this computer will most likely be my editing computer, which it's pretty much good at that. at least. Anyways, what we got here is we have a staircase leading up to the lobby. A very nice staircase if I add to that. We're gonna go up here. And the frames are gonna kind of drop again because we have so many bearings up there. Okay, here we are in the lobby once again, guys. Now there's not much new to this base other than that there. But this is our base. This is what the lobby looks like now. We got some cool designs on the glass and the glass in the middle. Now I might add a monument to our little elevator somewhere in the middle eventually. But since this is the final episode until I get a better graphics card, I'm gonna allow you guys to download this map in the description. Fool with it as much as you want. Reconstruct it, do whatever. But if you guys are going to use it for a video, make sure to give credit because we have had problems in the past. That's why the download wasn't in the description for the in progress episodes. Anyways, we're just going to do a little tour now. This is our little bunk room. It looks pretty nice. It contains a bathroom right here. There's the bathroom. Very small, only bathroom on the Skybase. Luckily there's supposed to be only a few people on here. Okay, and we're going to go up these stairs here. And up at these stairs, there is actually a little balcony here with a little table here with a beach umbrella and some chairs. And then over here we have the little pool deck with a pool. We got some beach chairs, another beach umbrella. I like that umbrella, it's pretty nice. And then we got a little shower here to rinse off before you get in the icy cold pool here, which looks frozen because there's no actual water in the game yet. But it looks pretty nice. And then we got a little inflatable raft here. Inflatable donut. It looks more like an inflatable diamond or an inflatable square. But whichever float, really. And then down these two entrances here, we actually have the cannon rooms. Now both of those rooms contain these giant cannons here, which can be activated with one of these buttons on the control panel. I think it's that one there. And they will actually aim downwards. Pretty sweet. And then if we go in the back room here, behind these cannons, there will be a maintenance hallway, which looks pretty nice, where you can access and view everything. There's little pipes and some electrical stuff. And then we go down here, there is an air conditioning unit up there. And down here is the engine room. This is where the Skybase has the energy made, power made. Looks pretty nice. And over here we got a little, I don't know what this is, a water purifier, maybe some hot water tanks. Probably hot water tanks, even though the pool still looks frozen over. Okay, we're gonna head back up now. And then back here what we have is our little kitchen, our dining room. Now it has a fridge here. The fridge is a little small. We're gonna open it up. And inside the fridge there is actually going to be a bunch of ducks. Because it seems ducks are only type of food in this game. I don't know, they look like statues. And then we got some robotic prosthetic legs or something. We're just gonna close that now. Then we got our little sinks here, our countertop, and our little stove, which looks very powerful. Look at that. That's insane. That's a really powerful stove. That would probably cook your food instantly. Make some very good charcoal as well. We got a little table here, chandelier, looks nice. And now we're gonna head upstairs to the back room here. And up here, this is the commander's deck, or the commander's room. There's going to be a giant briefing table in the middle, as you guys will see in a second. Look at that, that's pretty sweet. Now, I'm not sure if I really like this thing here. It looks like a giant globe. I tried going for that, but the blockiness doesn't really work that well. I think it works for now though. It's like those old sci-fi briefing tables. It doesn't really do anything. And then over here we have the commander's desk with two control panels on the side there. And his desk has a horn on it. A really loud horn. For some reason the game doesn't allow you to hear that from the ground, which kind of sucks, but it's still pretty loud if you're near the base. And then he has a little computer here. I guess that's a computer. And that's pretty much it for the commander's desk. And then over here we have an escape pod. Now I'm not going to go in it right now. We're going to do that before we exit the Skybase. It works pretty good. Sometimes it just flings you right below the Skybase, which is alright. But the original intent was to get you far away from the base, preferably the commander. but whoever gets to it first is, I guess, the survivor. Okay, anyways, over here we have an elevator that takes us to the rooftop. We're gonna hop on it right now. We're gonna press the button, and it's gonna take us up, and at the top there is going to be a helipad, and this helipad originally had a VTOL. We built a VTOL in one of the episodes, but it was very bad. I'm not the best at building aircraft, and what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna leave my VTOL up here for you guys to play with. So I'm just gonna put it... There we go. There's the VTOL. It has a gyroscope on it, but the gyroscope doesn't work the greatest. I kind of built it compact, so it kind of flips over at times, but it's easy to reset. Okay, and we're gonna head down. We got a few more rooms to show. Alright, up these stairs, it's gonna take us to the control room. It says do not enter. This is for the control room employees only. Anyways, there's gonna be a door here. I actually have it open, but this door here is actually to keep the control room people safe from whatever invades the skybase, if anything does. Now, that's just for roleplay at the moment. I'm not sure if this base would be effective at all in survival mode. I'm sure the farm bots would just destroy the main supports, and the base would be kind of in trouble. Anyways, in here we got a bunch of control panels and such. We got a little desk here for one of the officers or whoever controls the control room. Looks pretty nice. But anyways, there is actually a few hidden things in here. Back behind this electrical box, there is all our controls for the doors and such. We got a few controllers and sensors and stuff to control the door here. But if we go in behind this desk here, there's going to be a button. We press this button, and it's going to open up a secret entranceway underneath the desk, and it's going to bring up an elevator, and this elevator will take us down to a secret laboratory and a bug out room. I actually didn't have this in sync with the main buttons. Now there's only 2 buttons to control the elevator and the door up here, which is very convenient. Now back here, what we have is a little bug out room. This is for anyone to hide in case they're getting invaded. It will have a false wall here, which looks pretty nice, and they just jump in here and they press the button. They got a nice compact bed and some supplies if they really need to survive. Now, I'm sure if it was the farm bots, they would find whoever's in here and probably murder their face. And we're gonna open this back up, and we're gonna close it so we can see the false entrance. If I can time it right. There we go. Okay, and it's gonna close, and it's gonna look like a normal wall. It looks sweet, doesn't it? Alright, and then we're gonna turn left, and back here is our little science lab. It looks sweet. We got some random goop here. I don't know what this goop is at all. Some random colored ducks, maybe some experiments, and a giant screen here. And we got a chemist set. I don't know what that is actually. It looks like a chemist set. Probably not very accurate at all. And then to our left, we got some tanks for whatever scientific stuff we hold in there. And then over here, you guys haven't seen this yet. This is actually a decommissioned robot. I don't know if it's a farm bot or not. I don't think it is. Maybe it's just a friendly robot one of the scientists are building. I don't know if he's an evil scientist or not. But we got a robot here. I don't think he works. There's his battery. And that's pretty much it. And we're gonna head back up to the command room because we're gonna take the escape pod because that's pretty much it in the base at the moment. I wish I could add more, guys, but it seems the game is getting very choppy at the moment. I'm not sure what it is. It's probably all the bearings that I have on the base, but there is a lot of blocks. There's probably a few thousand, maybe about 10 to 20,000 blocks. I'm not sure about entities though. The entities are probably the main cause for the frame drop, which is kind of crappy. But we're gonna hop in the escape pod now. We're gonna press 2 to close the door, and we're gonna press 1 to fling ourselves into the distance. Ready for this? Bang! See, it's pretty effective. It throws you below the base. I guess you could escape if there's anything following you. Pretty nice. I'm not sure if this landing would kill you or not, but if it was real life, it probably would. There we go. We're just gonna open that back up. It seems our door has broken though, so we're gonna have to jump out the top. I think we would have jumped out the top anyways. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the Skybase. If you want to download it, the download is in the description if you guys want to fool around with it. But this build has come to an end, like I said multiple times this video, until I get a better graphics card and such. And I hope you guys enjoyed this miniseries, and maybe I'll bring it back in the future. But my main focus is going to be the mini city series now. So if you guys haven't checked that out yet, go check it out. It's pretty sweet. We built some really small buildings. We're going to be building a bunch more small buildings and small vehicles. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This next Scrap Mechanic episode should be up in a few days, hopefully. I'm sorry I've been lacking. I've had a lot of stuff like work and such in my way, but I guess that's more important at the moment. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching and subscribing. And remember, stay sweet. Bye.